Michelle, thank you, sir, for our focus at 4. We want to talk about public health. Next week, the cities of Bryan and College Station will be signing a proclamation that's declaring it National Public Health Week here in the Brazos Valley. So what does that mean for you and your family? To tell us a little bit more about that, our special guest today, Dr. Jay Maddock. He is the Dean of the Texas A&M School of Public Health, and we want to talk about some of the events that are going to be happening next week. You've got a lot that's taking place. Let's start with First Friday, and you're talking about walking trails in First Friday. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, we're really excited about this. We'll be down at First Friday from 6 to 8 in front of the Carnegie Library, and our students will be leading tours of the walking trails in downtown Bryan. The School of Public Health actually helped to put those trails in, and they're a great place, safe place to walk, and you see a lot of the scenery and kind of the old buildings in the area.
We've got a couple of these events we'll talk about, and we'll be showing some of the graphics, giving the time, location, and the date. But as we go through these, what is the purpose of this? Why do you want this to, and want the people of the Brazos Valley to realize that this is a public health recognition week?
Sure. You know, one of the biggest health risks is people being sedentary, obesity, diabetes, those big problems. And a lot of people say, well, I don't know a safe place that I can walk. And so this event, specifically on First Friday, is to say, hey, here's some different places right in downtown Bryan that you can walk safely, that are pretty to look at and get your exercise in. So really bringing attention to the fact that we need to be physically active, which is one of the biggest public health messages.
And I love that this is just the first of one event. And again, we've got that information Friday, April 1st. So that's coming up 6 to 8. Go to downtown Bryan, Carnegie Library, and it's First Friday, so that's always a great event to get out to. But then after that, next week, you've got something, it's called the World Fit Foundation, and there's a lot of local participation in this. Talk about what you're going to be doing with World Fit Foundation.
Sure. World Fit is actually a nationwide program started by Olympians, so Olympic swimmers, looking at how do we get people more active. So we'll be doing weekly walks, and we'll be kicking this off on Wednesday with one of our own Olympians, Olympic swimmer here, and she will be leading the walk, and it's a good opportunity for students and faculty and the community to come out and also log their walking through the competition and see who can get the most miles in.
Starting to pick up a theme here, getting up, walking, getting on the trails, moving. And what is it about the moving aspect of public health, and what really difference can this make in the overall health of our community?
Sure. If we look at what kills people early, number one is smoking. We've been doing a really good job on bringing down smoking rates in the last 10, 20 years. Number two is poor physical activity and poor diet. And that's going to probably kill more people than smoking within the next 10, 20 years. And so we're really trying to bring attention on let's be more active. It's something very simple to do. A 30-minute walk a day can make a huge difference in your health. And so the more we bring attention to this and then make it a habit, the healthier we're going to have our population.
Let's show everybody again, that's the second event. And I really want to stress what you just said. It is something as simple as getting up and walking 30 minutes a day. And that can make a big difference and lead to better choices and a lifestyle. Yes. So there's that information right there. And we'll have all this online at KBTX.com. Then you have a blood drive that's coming up. Talk about that.
Yeah, a lot of times we don't think about blood drives, but when we have an emergency, when somebody is hit on the roads, we need blood, and it's essential, life-saving thing, and something that's pretty easy to do. It's a great way to feel good about your community, to give back, and it's essential that we have blood throughout the year. A lot of times there's big drives in a certain part of the year, and we get a lot, and then in the spring, there's less drives, and so we tend to run low in places, and so this can really help save multiple lives, just one donation of blood.
Excellent. So let's give everybody that information, and the blood drive coming up Thursday, April 8th. That's going to be at the Medical Sciences Library in the lobby. It's located in College Station, 10 to 4. You do have to sign up, and we will post all of that information again on all these events at KBTX.com. Doctor, what would be a success for you after next week, National Public Health Week? What do you consider to be a success?
Yeah, I think a success is if we're out in the trails in Bryan in 3 weeks, a month, and we're seeing more people walking around. If people in the Brazos Valley are getting more active, I think we've had a big win. And if we do a great job at that blood drive and get lots of pints of blood, we'll be doing well.
Move and give blood.
Yes.
Sum it up.
Pretty easy.
Hey, Doctor, thanks so much for coming in. It's good to see you. Thank you, Dean, for coming on the 4 o'clock show, and we'll do more right after this.